Bella gang, I am back. And so like, I know y'all probably wondering from the freaking title of this video, like, what? Yes, y'all, I was a teenage pregnant runaway, okay? Let me tell you something. Like, it was ridiculous. Let me fix this camera though, because I feel like all y'all can see is here. Maybe, let me see something real quick, y'all. Okay, that's so much better. It was just too high. Yeah, so I was back to the story time. I'm so excited because this is my first story time, y'all. And this is like, when I think back, I'm like, did I really do that? Yeah, I really did that. And I'm a fool. You know what I'm saying? So yes, I was a teenage freaking pregnant runaway. But before I get to that, I gotta back up, right? Because I have to tell you about me getting pregnant, right? Okay, so yes, so I got pregnant my senior year of high school, unfortunately. But you know what? When I look back, like, I'm proud of myself. Not proud that I got pregnant in high school. That's a no-no. I advise against that, okay? That's not what we want to do, okay? But I'm proud that, one, I still graduated high school. Two, I walked across the stage with honors. Three, I was part of the top of my class. And I walked across that graduation stage 9 months pregnant. I gave birth to my son exactly a week after I walked across the stage. So I am proud of myself that I did not just give up. And then I had my son in June, and in August, I went to college in a whole nother state. I was living in Mississippi. I started college at USA, University of Southern Alabama in Mobile, and I made that drive every day. As you know, as a brand new mother. So I'm just glad that I did not let that stop me. But back to the story time. So yeah, I got pregnant. My son's father was in college at the time. He was going to college, and basically I got pregnant. No surprise that we all know how that happens. Funny thing is I played volleyball, and I was a co-captain that year. Yeah, I was one of the co-captains that year. And I played volleyball. I played that whole season. I was pregnant. I did not find out I was pregnant until after volleyball season was over. So I played volleyball, and I found out I was pregnant. And yo, I did not know, like, what the hell am I gonna tell my parents? How am I gonna tell my parents? I can't tell my parents. What the hell am I gonna do? Like, I just knew my parents were gonna be so devastated. I knew they were gonna be so disappointed in me because, you know, every parent, you know, wants more for their child. And every parent, you know, wants their children to go on to college and do great things, you know, and they don't want anything to, you know, get in the way of that. You know, my parents wanted me to have a childhood. They wanted me to experience life. And having a kid at a young age, it stops all that, unfortunately. You are no longer, you know, first. So enough about that. So yeah, let me get to this actual story time, how I became a teenage runaway, okay, while I was pregnant with my baby in my belly. So yeah, so I found out I was pregnant. I found out, like, I think October. Yeah, I had found out in October. And what happened was Thanksgiving was rolling around, y'all. So I told my boyfriend, I just could not bring myself to tell my parents. Like, there was no way. I don't know what I was, like, what was I thinking? Anyway, so there was this girl who lived down the street. I would never forget her name to this day. Her name is Stacy. She's in the Navy now. If you watch my video, what's up, Stacy? Hey, boo. She's married and got kids. So she lived down the street from me. So this is what I did, y'all. I told my mom, I was like, hey, mom, you know, I got a school assignment I need to do. Stacy's my partner. I'm about to go down the street and meet her, and we about to do the school project. She was like, oh, okay, baby, you know, go do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, I had my bag packed. Okay, I don't know if I put my bag in my car before, after, I don't know, but somehow I had already had a bag packed. And I wrote my mom a note, y'all. And I basically, in the note, told my mom and dad that I was pregnant and how sorry I was. And I know they was disappointed in me, and I just couldn't face them. And so, deuces, I'm out, y'all. That's basically what I did. So when I left out to go to my friend Stacy's house down the street around the corner, I put the note in the mailbox. And I called my baby daddy. I was like, hey, I'm ready. You know, come pick me up. Come scoop me up. Hurry up, hurry up. Yeah. Pick me up. Got my bag. Hopped in a car. And we was gone. Just like that. Just like that, y'all. I ran away. I straight up ran away to Natchez, Mississippi, which is like, I guess I'm going to say 3 hours. 3 to 4 hours, I guess, away from where I lived in Biloxi. Ran away. And that was it. So I spent Thanksgiving up there. I had to be there at least for 4 days. I don't know. I was there. I know I wasn't there for no week. My daddy wasn't having that, okay? I was there for a while, but I did not call my parents. I didn't say nothing. Like, I was just gone. And I knew they was going to find this letter. And, I think back, like, my baby daddy, he was older than me. He was in college. Dude, why you didn't talk me out of this? Why you didn't tell me this was a bad idea? Why you let me run away pregnant? Like, he was all in. I mean, he was dealer. I'm all in, okay? Deal me in, okay? All of it, okay? He went along with my crazy ass theory and my crazy idea to run away pregnant. And so we went to Natchez. He drove, and we get to his mom and dad's house, or his mom's house, or whatever like that. And what really makes it bad when I think back about it, like all BS aside, is I did this during the holiday season. And that's what I know. That's one of the things that hurt my dad the most, is that I did it during the holidays. And I should have done that. Like, I don't know. Maybe it was the baby. It was the baby. I'm blaming it on the baby. It was the hormones, okay? It wasn't me. So yeah, so I went up there and spent Thanksgiving with them. And it's so funny. We was eating Thanksgiving at one of his family members' house. And y'all, I got so sick. The food was good, right? But I got sick. So nobody knew I was pregnant. Only people who knew I was pregnant was me and him. So, and then, was this my first time meeting his mom? Oh my gosh, Shatara. This is my first time meeting his mom and his family too. This is so bad. Oh my God, it's so bad. So, yeah, so I went ahead and, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so, I got real sick. So I was like, yo, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm about to throw up. So I go in the bathroom, I'm throwing up, blah, 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 blah. Mind you, this house was filled with like 20 people, yo. Like, house full of people. I hear somebody like, no, I come back and I sit down. His mom's like, is she okay? He's like, yeah, she okay. She's not feeling well. It's always that one auntie. It's always somebody in the family. Here goes somebody. Well, you ain't pregnant, is you? Man, mind your business. Mind your business, okay? I look at him, he look at me. I'm like, yo, oh my God. No, ma'am. Everything's okay over here. So dinner's over. I go into the room with some of the other, the youngins, you know what I'm saying? And we sit in the room, whatever. And his mom comes to me and she's like, so Shatara, is there anything you want to tell me, dear? Say what? Well, you threw up, you sick. Oh no, I'm good. You sure ain't nothing you want to tell me? I was like, maybe you should ask your son. I don't think I have nothing to tell you. Your son might got something to tell you. I ain't got nothing to tell you. And so she was like, okay. So she called his son in there, and he come in, and I was like, no, I don't know if she went in there or if I went and got him. Somehow he came into the room that we was at. And so she's asking him, she's like, you got something you want to say to me, son? You got something you want to tell me? Blah, 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 blah. And he was like, no. He said something so slick to this day. Oh my God, I cannot remember what he said to his mom. But he said something real slick to his mom. When I say his mom popped back and hit him in his kidney with a 1-2, I was like, yo, this is horrible. Like, oh my God, this is so bad. She punched him, okay, in his kidney. I'm not lying, yo. 2 pieces to the kidney, okay? So she punched whatever like that. He like, ow, 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 whatever. And eventually it came out. She told him. So now she knows I'm pregnant. And she was really dope about it. She didn't, make me feel bad or nothing. But I do know, she did not know that I ran away. She thought, we had her convinced that my parents knew that I was up there. And I don't remember, so my son's 14 now, so this was a long time ago. I don't remember if she knew that my parents didn't know. I don't think we really talked about that. So she found out, whatever. So a few days go by. Mind you, this time I still have not called my parents. I ain't did nothing on social. I done went completely ghost on my family. And I'm thinking in my head, oh my God, I know my parents done probably checked the mail by now. I know they gotta know. So now I'm even more scared to talk to my parents. I'm even more scared to go home because now I know they know I'm pregnant. Now I know they're also worried about me. I know they know I ran away. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. And so, so then I finally called my friend Danielle. I called Danielle and she's like, Shatara, oh my God, girl, where are you? Your parents been calling everybody looking for you. They're scared, blah, blah, blah. Shatara, where are you? I was like, I'm good. I'm up here, whatever. I tell her what's going on. She was like, you need to come home, girl. You really got to come home. I was like, home? Nah, can't do that. I can't go home. That's what I can't do, okay? That's what I cannot do. I cannot go home right now. And I think I asked her, did my parents know? Did I ask her my parents knew? I don't know. But she was just like, you really need to call your parents. You need to call your dad, blah, blah. So finally, one night, we go back to his great grandma's house. And I decided, okay, I got to call my parents. Like, I can't keep this up for too long. And I knew my mom was like really probably worried about me. So the most scariest thing I've ever done in my life was call my parents. And I called. And it's crazy because you would think I remember that conversation, but I don't really remember that conversation. But I do remember my dad telling me, I better get my ass home now or he gonna send a popo to come find me. He was like, I don't know where you are. And I did not tell them where I was at. That's one thing I didn't do. I didn't tell them where I was at or nothing like that. But I remember my dad was like, if you don't come back, bring your ass home right now. And he's like, I'm going to send the cops on you. I'm going to tell them you're a runaway. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. You can have that baby in jail. I'm like, yo, like my dad was not playing no games with me, y'all. When I say he's not playing no games, he was not playing. So I'm like, okay, Dad, I'm going to come home. I know, but it was late. My dad wanted me on that road right then and now as of yesterday. Get your ass home, little girl. And I don't know if I talked to my mom that night. Did I talk to my mom? I don't think I talked to my mom that night, but I know I talked to my daddy. And so finally I asked my baby dad, like, hey, can you please, my dad was talking, can you please, like, please. Remember, I'm like an 18-year-old girl, okay? Please talk to my dad. Please talk to my dad for me. Okay, sure, okay. I'm so scared. I stay in the room. I tell him, go outside and talk to my dad. I don't want to hear y'all's phone conversation. Go outside. So you go outside. I'm sitting in the bed like this, y'all. I'm so scared. He come back in and I'm like, okay, so what happened? Do we got to go home tonight? Do we have to go tonight? He was like, no, Shar, we don't have to leave tonight, but we got to get on that road tomorrow. Shar, like we got to go. We got to go back. I'm like, dang, okay. So we get up the next morning, pack our bags, say bye everybody. Boom, we hit the road. We ride back out down to Biloxi. Well, y'all, I tell you, that was the scariest road trip I'd have ever had in life. That was the scariest road trip I ever had in life. I was so scared. I was so nervous. I didn't know what I was going to walk into. And best believe he wasn't about to leave me. No, you're going to walk in here with me because you should have told me not to run away in the first place. You know what I'm saying? But you came along with me. So you're going to ride this thing all the way through, homeboy. So we get close to the house. We pull on the street and we just sit in the car for a minute, just looking at each other like, oh my God, I don't want to walk in this house. I don't want to walk in this house. But like, we know we got to walk in the house. Like, I got to face the music. You know what I'm saying? So finally we walk our happy asses up in that house. And my parents are sitting there. By then, the company that was at my house for the holidays, they had already left. So it was just my immediate family, my mom, my brother, and my dad that was there. And, you know, just to see the disappointment in my parents' face was just, it was just crushing. Like, that's what I was trying to avoid the whole time. Just the disappointment, them knowing that my life has changed forever. Them knowing that their baby girl is not going to have, you know, what they envisioned for her, what they set me up for in life, what they gave me everything in life to be. I will not have that no more. Because my parents wasn't raising no child, okay? And so, yeah. So, I was a runaway, y'all. Pregnant as hell. I mean, I wasn't pregnant as hell, but I was pregnant, okay? I was pregnant enough to be sick. I was showing a little bit. And, yeah, I left my parents a note, said, hey, I'm pregnant, I'm sorry, blah, 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 and I ran away. And didn't tell them where I was going, and I was gone for days, and I know they had to be worried sick. To this day, we really have never really talked about, like, what they were doing on that end. And then when I got back, it was hard for a while. And I think it was hard because of the way that I did it. I feel like only thing I can say for anybody ever in my shoes is to just tell your family. They're going to be disappointed. Like, that's normal. They're going to be disappointed. But the best thing you can do is be upfront. The best thing you can do is tell your family, and that is when you need them the most. That is when you need your support system. And I failed on that. I failed my family. I failed, you know, giving them the respect and giving them the opportunity to be disappointed. They had every right to be disappointed in me. You know what I'm saying? So, I owed them that. And I deserved that. So I should have been a big girl. I was big enough to get pregnant. So I should have put my big girl panties on and took everything that they gave me. And I think it would have been a lot easier because it was really rough at the beginning. But you know what the crazy thing is? My dad, oh my gosh. I had got accepted to a HBCU college. And And my dad, y'all, my dad was the one who was like, Adrian, I guess we just gonna have to keep the baby because she got to go to college. And I got accepted to, it was a far away college. It wasn't like the school that I ended up driving back and forth to in another state. It was like away, so I would have had to live there. My dad was like, I guess we have to take the baby so, our baby girl can go to college. She got accepted. That's what she wants. She wants to study this. She got to live there. She can't go there with a baby by herself, Adrian. Adrian said, huh? Who watching who, baby? No. She gonna go to college right here, or she can find a college closer. We ain't taking no babies because nobody trying to get pregnant. And so you would think that it'd be my mom, right? But it was my dad who was willing to do that for me. But, I wouldn't have let them do that, thinking back. That was my responsibility, and I took care of my son. Like I said, I went to school. I did everything. I worked, went to school full-time, worked part-time, then full-time, and just handled my responsibilities. And looking back, I'm glad that my parents, this hair is just all over the place. I'm glad that my parents did not take the reins of my child. They wasn't babysitting. I wasn't out partying. My son would meet everywhere I went until he was a little bit older. They helped me where they could and when I needed, as far as at the beginning, daycare and stuff. But I had a daycare. So, yeah, y'all, that's my story time, my first story time. I have so many stories for y'all. Y'all would not believe. But yeah, that's how I became a teenage pregnant runaway. I don't recommend that for anybody. Do not run away from home, Own up to your mistakes, own up to the things that you do, and let your family be there for you. And just, you're going to have to go through those tough times. And it was rough, but when my son came, oh my gosh, it was the best thing in the world. And my parents were 100% there for me, 100% supportive. And it's been a great journey since then. My son is 14 years old now. And I'm just proud. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud that I did not give up. I'm proud that I graduated. I'm proud that I walked across that stage strong with my big old 9-month belly. Okay, my parents was proud. My daddy was like, go ahead, girl. Ain't no worries. You go ahead with your big belly, girl. You got it. I knew you could do it. Loudest person in the whole state, and you could hear his behind. So they were proud of me, and I was proud of myself too, for just pushing through that. So moral of the story, do not be a pregnant runaway. Face your problems. Face your mistakes and own up to your things, and just push hard, get through life, and you'll be fine. So until then, Bella Gang, I will see you guys next time. If you guys enjoyed the story time, I know they're kind of long, but I just had to come on here. I figured like this would be the perfect first one. And you want to hear more stories, I got you. So just leave a comment in I always do that. So yeah, just leave a comment down below. And I will be back next time. Oh, don't forget to subscribe, okay? You have got to subscribe. And you should hit the notification bell, ding, 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 so you can know when I put up a new video. And I just want y'all to be a part of the Bella Gang. So you got to subscribe in order to do that, right? So until then, you guys, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.